Creating content consistently is super important if you want to keep your online presence strong. It's like feeding a fire. You need to keep adding wood to keep it burning bright. But a lot of content creators find it hard to keep up, and they get burned out. That's when the fire starts to die down. Staying consistent can be a real challenge, especially when you're feeling worn out and out of ideas. Maintaining consistency in content creation is a tough job. Creators often face big challenges like time constraints and creative blocks. With everything else going on, work, life, and all that, it's hard to find the time to keep cranking out content daily. Even when you do find the time, creative blocks can hit hard. You sit there staring at a blank screen with no ideas coming to mind. All of this can lead to feeling overwhelmed or even completely exhausted. It's like trying to run a marathon without taking a break. Eventually, you're going to run out of steam. The pressure to keep up with posting while also making sure your content is fresh and engaging can really take a toll on creators. Creating content efficiently is all about working smart, not just hard. Here are some practical strategies to help you maintain consistency without feeling overwhelmed. Step number 1 is idea generation. So first up, let's tackle the biggie, coming up with ideas. So this can feel like a mountain to climb, but with the right approach, it's a breeze. Start by brainstorming topics that you're passionate about or that your audience is always curious about. Keep a running list. Use tools like Google Docs or Notion to jot down ideas whenever they pop into your head. So if you need some inspiration, you can try these tricks. Number 1 is look at trends. So you can see what's trending in your niche using tools like Google Trends or scanning social media. Number 2 is audience question. Your audience is a gold mine for ideas. Pay attention to their questions and create content that answers them. Number 3 is competitor content. So you can take a peek of what others in your field are doing. So not to copy, but to inspire your own unique take. Number 4 is personal stories. Share your own experiences. People love authenticity and it helps you connect with your audience. Hey, real quick, if you're a business owner who has 3 hours of free time per month and you want to book 5 to 20 qualified sales calls a week without doing outreach, you can book a call with me to start building your own personal brand completely done for you. If you're interested, just click the first link in the description below. Let's go back to the video. Step number 2 is writing. So it's time to put those ideas into words. So don't overcomplicate it. Stick to the basics. Write down your main points like you're explaining them to a friend. Bullet points, just like what I'm doing right now. If you're struggling, just keep it simple and clear. So here are some writing hacks to speed things up. So create template. Use a template structure for every piece of content. So, for example, you have introduction, main points, and conclusion. In introduction, you can grab attention right away. In main points, you can break down the topic into 3 to 5 key points. And in conclusion, you can wrap it up and include a call to action. So, this way, you're not reinventing the wheel each time you write. Okay, so step 3 is filming. Set aside a specific time each week to film. Making it a routine reduces stress because you know exactly when you need to be ready. And here's a pro tip. Batch your filming. Shoot several videos in one session so you're not constantly setting up and tearing down. So here are some tips for you to apply in your filming. Number 1 is lighting. Good lighting is key. Natural light is great, but if it's not available, affordable lighting equipments work too. Like the one that I'm using right now. Number 2 is sound. Clear audio makes a huge difference. Even basic microphone can improve your sound quality. Number 3 is background. Keep your background simple and uncluttered. A plain wall or tidy room is ideal. Number 4 is be yourself. Let your personality shine, and authenticity is what draws people in. Step number 4 is editing. So editing doesn't have to be a headache if you got a system in place. So set specific times for editing and stick to them. Start with simple editing software. There's no need to go overboard. Remember, done is better than perfect. Okay, so don't get stuck in perfectionism. So here are some editing tips for you. Number 1 is keep it snappy. Attention spans are short, so cut out the fluff and keep things engaging. Number 2 is add subtitles. Not everyone watches with sound, so subtitles can boost engagement. Number 3 is use graphics sparingly. Graphics can enhance your video, but don't overdo it. Keep it clean and professional. So step number 5 and the last step is publishing. Finally, it's time to share your work with the world. Schedule your posts ahead of time using social media management tools. This helps you stick to a consistent schedule, which is audience will appreciate. After posting, engage with your viewers, reply to their comments, and keep the conversation going. So when publishing, optimize your titles, make them catchy and include keywords. Use thumbnails. A good thumbnails can make your content stand out. Write descriptions, include a brief, keyword-rich description, and engage post-publishing. Then after you post, to interact with your audience and build a connection. So here's a story from my own experience. So I used to think that the only way to succeed in content creation was to work non-stop. So I'd stay up late, making content day after day, thinking that the more I did, the better. But then I hit a point when I was completely drained, no energy, no ideas, and I wasn't even having fun anymore. One day, I realized I couldn't keep going like that. I needed to find a better way, so I started setting realistic goals, taking breaks when I needed them, and batching my work. This meant I'd create a bunch of content at once and when I was feeling creative, instead of trying to force it every day. The big change came when I figured out that being consistent doesn't mean working all the time. It means using your time wisely. Once I found that balance, my content got better and I started enjoying the process again. That moment was a game changer for me, and it reminded me that taking care of yourself is just as important as creating content. So let's quickly recap the main strategies we talk about for creating content more efficiently. Number 1 is idea generation. Number 2 is writing. Number 3 is filming, editing, and publishing. So the most important takeaway, consistency in content creation is key, but it doesn't have to come at the cost of your well-being. By working smarter, setting realistic goals, and finding balance, you can keep your online presence strong without burning out. Remember, taking care of yourself is just as taking care of your content. So I know you're sick and tired of what information we go through earlier in this video, and you don't have enough time to invest on building a personal brand on your own. The good thing is we can do it all completely done for you in just 3 hours of your time per month. It means you don't have to do everything that we tackled earlier. We will handle everything for you. The only thing you need is just 3 hours of your time per month. If you're interested, just hit the first link in the description below to book a call with me. And until next time, catch you on the flip side.